Hello.
Oh, there.
Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Cupid, I saw your fucking laptop incident. I'm very sorry. Hi.
It fell off my bed somehow last night, and when I woke up this morning to check on it, the upper right hand corner is like very cracked, and there's a whole crack going like diagonally across my screen.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
That sucks.
Plus, the pins, because the bottom of my laptop, it doesn't have like a lot of screws in it. It's mostly kept in with like pins on the inside. The pins on the right hand side snapped, I guess, because that part is also like loose and coming off.
Oh,
So this is going to cost a fortune to fix.
Mm.
I feel for
I
you.
But I did just get a new job, so hopefully
Oh,
with better
cool.
pay, I should be able to get it fixed sooner. Or if
That's
not,
good.
just fully replace it.
That's always good. Very happy for you, but also very sad for you because of the incident. So some updates. I had a message get in from Chris. Yes, they will not be joining us this campaign.
Oh,
Yeah, can't fully commit. That's okay. Um, we're still gonna allow them to be on obviously the Discord because I don't believe in any like turning anybody away and yeah. So, still be here. Um, we're gonna wait for Angel. They're gonna be a little late. Obviously, the triplets, they're not gonna be here. I did not know they were triplets until they said something. That's very interesting.
was it just me that picked up on that one? They did say when they joined. I think
Like,
Marie said that she is part of a triplet, that there are three sisters or something. Am I the only one who picked up on that? Finn? Finn, did you know?
got that they are like related, but
yes,
not triplets.
they kind of, okay, I don't want to sound like weird, but they kind of sound the same, like a little bit.
Kinda.
Kinda.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Yeah. As Yesterday, I speed run Frontiers at Pandora. So that was very interesting. I'm tired.
Did
Ugh.
you find any glitches
And
for
I'm
speedrunning?
yes, oh my gosh. During the final battle, I can't remember what cutscene it was, but there was two floating amp suits in the cutscene, and it was so funny.
Don't you just love Ubisoft?
Love them. Also, sometimes there's a glitch with my character. Every time I open up to change like an outfit or something, their face will become like really deformed. Like
Mm.
I,
think of
I
Mandela
think it's
cat
one
like
of the newer
catalog.
visual glitches.
The
Are you also getting the glitch where your weapons don't show up in your weapon wheel?
No, the only glitches I have that are very prominent is like not being able to change out the armor on my Ikran. Yeah, it's rough.
I have that exact problem,
And
and
then
to
yeah.
touch upon the weapon wheel, I have that problem, but only until I go into the inventory when you hit tab when you go to the entire like character section, and then when I go back, it's fixed. It's back to normal. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not that it's not there's no weapons showing up on the weapon wheel. The entire weapon wheel doesn't show up, so I have to go in the character tab and then get out, and then it's fixed. I don't know what happened. If it's just like me, if I touched something or whatever.
Oh, okay. You guys ever get like when you're playing that sometimes the characters like T-pose randomly?
All the
Yeah.
time. And especially when you're
Or
jumping off a high cliff, it somehow it feels like
On my second save. Sorry, you go.
no, go
I
on.
can't hear y'all. On my second save, right after spoilers, by the way, right after they bombed HQ and I got to the Clouded Forest headquarters, Alma's avatar was not lying down in like the medical area. It was fully
oh
T-posing
yes,
on top of the bed.
it happened to me. It was so funny.
That happened
I'm
when
like,
we
I
on my
don't think
first
you're supposed to be
playthrough.
awake right now.
It was just like awake and fine. Also, like with the update, I don't know if you could have did this before, but it had like a dialogue option. If you try to talk to Alma while she's in pain, she just makes pained noises, and I think that's hilarious. I'm like, yeah, you kind of deserve that. I don't mean it. I don't like Alma. I'm sorry.
She's a colonizer. You can't be okay with a colonizer. Like, I don't.
Can we go
I don't
on
Okay,
in
know.
the
I
Finn.
keep seeing.
campaign so we can finally end her career and something else?
I feel like Alma is going to be the NPC that gives us missions, so I'm going to keep her alive for now. At very least for now.
Isn't it
Question,
more painful for her to see the Sarentu living their life and being happy and being this clan together
or just like
without her
rejecting
and
her.
excluding her? Isn't that
But,
so much more painful?
well, I had a plan that involved like getting her to be like alone, banished from the resistance, and then like some real weird shit like suicide by Thanator or something. But
Okay, Harper didn't think that far ahead.
Also,
Oh, go on.
oh,
Go.
also like I think a bad fate for Alma would just be like everybody just looking at her in this bad light now. I mean, like Priya, she can't even think of her as a friend anymore from her like audio log. It's like isolation, I suppose, would be a good punishment. But this is your guys' campaign. Like do a Mokasa, reject her, send her out to Pandora, have her eaten by a Thanator or something. Continue. As you were saying.
No,
what
it's
was I
Also,
nothing.
thank
saying?
you.
Just ignore me. I'm just here.
No, Mark, wait, please stop!
I'm so excited for Markiplier to come out with Iron Lung.
Didn't he already, like, wasn't it like in the cinemas or whatever? Oh yeah, there was like the shit where he used the wrong resolution and the wrong audio and right.
I don't know. I don't keep up with like stuff like that. I don't have social media. I don't have like Twitter or whatever.
I
If
don't
he said
have
something like that.
I don't have Twitter either. I heard it on Distractable one episode. To be fair, it was more like 50 episodes ago, but like
Oh, okay. I was wondering why like the movie was taking a long time. It's gonna be good, I know that. I feel like movies these days are like a hit or miss, especially in like the Disney category.
I mean, we're
I saw
talking
Thunderbolts the other night. Oh my god, that one was good.
That's
Thunderbolts.
good.
Oh, you're right. A friend of mine asked.
It's the new Marvel movie.
Yeah, I know. A friend of mine asked me to go to cinema with him to see it, but like because I live somewhere in a swamp, the nearest cinema is like 200 kilometers away, and I just didn't feel like driving 200 kilometers to see a movie.
That's so fair. I live not too far from the cinema, but because it's on the other side of the river, instead of it being like a 10-minute drive, it's like a 30-minute drive.
Oh my god, I feel you. I feel your pain.
I think my theater is like 35 minutes, 30 minutes away. I don't remember. They're very
Guys, you're
strict
going to hate
too.
me. You're going to hate me.
What?
What?
5 cinemas within like 20 minutes
Oh man,
from here.
I wish I was your roommate.
You don't want that.
Why? I
Uh,
mean,
constant chaos. I'm a very, yeah.
I mean, I don't mind chaos. Plus, you have guns. You can teach me about guns. Kind of want to know about that. Like, I'd help you clean them and stuff. You know, pretty standard stuff.
Come visit
Hope
America. We have amazing shooting ranges.
Hopefully, I don't shoot my foot or anything like
I
that.
And I'm like, generally, I'm very similar to this guy,
Oh, I think I saw
just
that guy.
a
I
bit
don't know who
less
it.
gross.
Yeah, I think I saw that guy. I'm not too sure. Like,
Just,
I'll have to look it up sometime later.
just a tiny bit less gross.
Yeah.
Just a bit, not much.
have a new I have a new roommate for the summer because I qualify for summer housing on my campus. His work schedule is baffling.
What? Why?
Oh dear.
One day he'll work like 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Whatever, cool. The next day he'll work like a random 2 hour shift in the middle of the day.
Is he a waiter?
I don't know. He works at our local like Home Depot, so I guess it's just like if he gets called in.
Hello.
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 Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Now that everybody's here, let me look at. Okay, session two. We ended last time. Where we ended up was you saw Sotlek. He gave you the task to go get some Daffafet pods and bring it back to him. Um, yeah. Also, I did look at the chat, and for roleplay, I know some of you would like to have an opportunity to roleplay more, so. And someone suggested, I can't remember who, that we roll to see who goes first in roleplay.
Angel. That was her brilliant idea.
Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Are we rolling a d20?
Yes.
For roleplay initiative, if we don't want to get it mixed up with our combat initiative, should we do a d20 plus our charisma stat?
Then I'd say
Let me get my dice out and just make sure you put your initiative in the chat. Someone's car alarm is going off.
Finn is going to get a natural 20.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Maybe we should roll again for those of us that all got 11.
Yes, please roll
yeah.
again.
How did that happen?
Okay, this time I got a 16.
Okay.
Take no. I have no idea what your fucking skill is, but
Oh my god.
someone
call
got
it.
a dice, online
No.
dice that isn't broken.
No. Fian cannot go first in roleplay. He'll just blow everything up.
What's the problem
Rules
with
is
that?
rules. There must be balance. Rules is rules. Tommy, please roll as well. You make sure you use your, charisma stat. So we know who
Please have
goes
+3 and roll a
first,
20. Please
and
have
then
+3 and roll a 20.
we have 14.
Yeah, okay. Great. That's cool.
Cool. Let me write this somewhere. Why is this not working? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Let's try out this new thing, and if we don't like it, just let me know. So, welcome back. This will be we're gonna try to make this a little bit of a short session. I have some stuff to plan for Mother's Day. Yeah. So, let's start. So, as we get back into the world, you are all given weapons either by Soltlek or another person. I think all of you should have something on you by this point to defend yourself with. Or weapons, I do promise that. So, need to find those Daffodil pods. And as you can see on your map, it's not too far away from the lake or you were at. And Daffodil froze by water. Some of you do know that. Harper, Cupid's character, and all of you decide what would you guys like to do. Do you want to explore some more, or do you want to go right away and get those Daffodil pots? What are we thinking? Also, we are going by Frontiers of Pandora rules, so you can only carry 2 pods at a time until otherwise, I say otherwise.
I was gonna say I can carry 4, but there were like skills that upgrade how many you can carry, and I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You all start out default with 2, and you can upgrade more, obviously. I might pull up Frontiers of Pandora on my PS5 just in case. In you have any questions or like, okay, how much does this cost? I might have to pull it up, but for now we're good. So, what would you guys like to do? You guys can go in roleplay order, which would be Finn first, or you guys can just suggest it.
Can
I
someone put in
think
the chat like the list of our characters' names who goes first? Because even though we rolled,
I
all the
can.
numbers are everywhere.
I think I
I can.
suggested last time
One
that
minute.
we split up, and I sent Finn, Angel, and Tammy to go get the pods.
Oh dear.
You alright?
Yeah, I opened the medicine cabinet and a container of deodorant fell out and I didn't sink. I just had a shower, that's why I was late.
Okay. So, Finn, what would you like to do?
Well, then I think I would go for the devil fet because our friend Solak here is like in pain.
Angel, what would you like to do?
I am also going to find the dapper pet, so um, I just kind of like wander towards the water with this like description of the plant, and I'm kind of like looking around, and I'd like take two because that's all I can carry, and I just kind of like stuff them in the pockets of my like tap regulation camo pants.
Okay. Um, Ami, what would you like to do?
You're still muted, by the way, if you're wondering, Tommy.
Okay. Cupid.
Um, I also want to explore, but I want to explore the area around Solek a bit. Can I roll an investigation check?
Simp.
Yes, you may.
Plus 4. 18 plus 4, 18.
You look around the area and you don't see anything at first, but upon closer investigation, you do find more scrap. Uh, 3 pieces to be exact. Other than that, the area looks pretty abandoned. Nothing is really sticking out to you. Anything else?
Nope, I'll just wait for everyone to get back with the Daffafet pods.
All right, and Techno, what would you like to do?
I'm staying with Solek, and I'm kind of like keeping guard if in case anyone shows up. I'm going to open fire. I'm going to like shoot at them. Unless it's the group, then I won't shoot.
Those going to the Daffafet. Um, you all venture back towards the lake, those who decided. And immediately in the distance, you can see what looks to be 3 soldiers. And they're all pacing around the area. They're all looking for something. Could be you, could be something else. Your their intentions not known to you at the moment. What would you like to do?
I go first, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Then I sneak attack. Guys, what do you think?
It was just you and Angel, correct? Yeah.
I'm only armed with a standard Navi dagger, so don't know how well this is gonna go.
don't have something too OP either, like standard machete from Harper.
You
I'm
can do
pretty
a sneak
sure. I'm
attack,
pretty sure Solek
or
Yeah,
you
gives
we
can just
could.
try
him
to,
his bow.
or you
How
can
good
be
your spell?
stealthy. You can do a sneak attack. You can just fight on, just like straight on, just like hit someone with your machete. You can try to sneak around and get the pods and return with them. Anything is good.
How many points in strength would be needed to like just pick one of the Marines up in combat?
You could probably do it. You could probably just chuck somebody. I mean, you're strong enough. I
And I
mean,
know, like in the game, one punch is enough to like stun or knock out a person. How are we approaching like physical combat like that? Like obviously, like all the kids, the Navi like tap students probably aren't as strong as a full grown Navi, even though the game suggests otherwise. Because normally we have to like roll to hit and like yeah, hit and miss, but like how much damage does one punch do?
That's
um,
a melee attack. You have to roll a 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
for unarmed strike, correct, Cupid?
Yep.
Hmm. So strength. So a regular punch is just as effective as. Okay, cool.
So, what would you like to do?
How many?
And 3.
Wait.
Um,
How
I'm
close?
I'm looking at Harper and I'm kind of like what do we do?
I'm not there. I'm with Solek.
Oh, wait, who's with me?
It's just you and Finn. It's just you
Oh,
and
me.
Finn.
So it's me and how do I pronounce your character's name? Then Awangi, Awangi.
Roughly, like I didn't figure that out myself, so.
Okay, so Mirnan and Awangi are together. She's kind of like looking at him, and like her all she's got is this dagger, so she's kind of like holding it up. She's more used to working with like human like guns and like weapons. They didn't really do a whole lot of hand to hand combat. Like they did some, but she wasn't very good at it. So she's holding her knife probably wrong, and she's like looking at him. And she's like, "What do we do? We have to get back over there and hope so. Like, and our friends like."
You're not holding it by the head, by the blade, are you?
Like there are so many ways to fuck up how to hold a knife, so
Oh my god.
relatable. Okay. What the fuck was this?
should we
I
should we try and sneak around them and get help?
Oh, we take them down. So, Great Mother, hypothetically,
Oh dear.
would I be strong enough to like pick up a marine and just toss him at the other one and like at
I mean,
least
Jake did that. He did that in the second movie. He picked him up and like bowled with him.
I mean, you can.
Athletics check?
Yeah, that'd be like an athletics check to see. You could probably do that. I mean,
Mirnan is thinking she can maybe sneak up on them and like body slam them or like kick them like down onto the ground because she's still like she's not the biggest tap kid, but she's still much larger than a human.
You sneak up and you kick them in the balls.
all Navi are probably much larger. Oh my god. I'm looking at the rules right now. Oh god, okay. 1 minute. I mean,
I have
this
so
dice is
many.
broken. Does someone have an online dice that isn't broken?
I can roll
oh
for you.
god.
I have.
Is
Mirnan
that a
decides
nat
she's
20?
going to. Oh god.
Jesus. Okay,
Do you want
let's
me
do this.
to roll for you, Finn?
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. No, it's a nat 20.
22.
It's a nat 20, Finn. You don't add enough nothing to it. It's just you. Oh god.
It's a critical success.
How do I want to narrate this?
Oh, I love this game
Finn,
so
do you
much.
want me to Finn, do you want me to narrate or do you want to narrate?
Nah, I want to go with that. It's going to be fun.
Wait,
So
so okay. And take me through what you do.
I just give Merman some of the other one, one of the others. He falls prone. They are laying on each other, and do I make it OP or?
Maybe while you're doing that, like Mierning can sneak up on the last one while he's looking in horror and like slit his throat or something.
Would be one fun idea, and I'm probably going to do that. But
Can
I
you guys
Oh,
also
go
hear me? I
on then.
just
disconnected.
I also
We can
just
hear you now.
Okay, thank you.
I also just pick up one of the gun of the marina just tossed and just throw it at him.
Oh Lord.
Hello, hello.
What
Okay.
do I have to roll for luck or something to see if it
Okay,
goes
so
off and kills them?
you've already rolled to throw a person at another person. And what was it? Okay. How much damage would that be? Like I think maybe the same as an armored strike, which was
I feel like it would be more
D6.
damage for the person who's getting thrown.
No,
That'd be
it would be more damage for
D6.
the person I throw him at.
I
Well, if you're swinging
think
him like a baseball bat, what if he snaps his neck or something?
I think if you're throwing the
I
guy,
didn't plan
shouldn't
on
the
snapping like a twig.
I think if you're throwing a guy,
Oh,
shouldn't the fall damage
Do
apply?
I need to look this up? D&D throw a person.
Someone's getting on a watch list.
A, that, and B, just
So it
hypothetically,
says
does he carry a sick P320?
so this is what it says on the internet. The damage is determined by the thrown creature's size and the thrower's strength modifier might also be added. Let's just say you killed them. You swing with all your might and they are both dead on the ground, horrified. Well, the other person's horrified and Angel, you said you wanted to slit this guy's throat.
I'm
yeah,
not
while
done.
he's busy like praying to whatever god he can think of, Mirnan can kind of. Well, did you say you're not done? Is that another action?
Well, I
Uh,
technically still got the bonus action, and I just asked our great mother if, for some freaked up reason, the Marine carried a 6-hour P320.
I know nothing about guns, so I will
And,
say
uh,
no.
oh, come on, that was the thing that goes off when you drop it on the right side.
Oh no.
Technically, it's never stated in the D&D rules how many actions you can take per turn. It's mostly like how many spells or how many attacks you can do. So the bonus action only applies to like an extra spell slot or to an extra like feature.
That's why I asked. Like, if it was a P320, I would have like just tossed it at them in just the right way so it would go off. But it isn't
And you would
so.
have to roll for that. You'd have to roll.
Fine.
What would that I'm trying to figure out
17
what would that be?
plus whatever.
What would that even be? What would that be like acrobatics or athletics? I don't even know. This is just so weird.
Have him roll both and
Just for
drop the
this
lowest number.
this feels like
that would be helpful, yes.
Or for chaos, make him drop the highest number.
this
Yeah,
feels
you could do
like
that.
this feels like first session of Songs of Ava when Angel stomped on Guy's head and turned it to mush. Good times.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. Okay. And how do you want to finish this off?
Seriously? Okay.
They
I
have low stats. I didn't know you guys were gonna be this good.
Iwanga picks up the gun of the soldier you just tossed, throws it at him, like flicking it right so it would go off when it lands, and it just lands right near him and hits one of the guys in the head or something.
We're all dead now. All
No,
of this,
like
all of
no, like it hits the pistol physically hits one of the guys in the head and then goes off. The way
Long
you would
range
die.
pistol whipping someone. Really? Really?
What? I like John Wick.
It's like, stop, stop, he's already dead.
You're beating a dead horse.
Angel, you make the last final blow as you slit the last soldier's throat. And as you can all see along the floor, dead soldiers. And hey, now you can get the Daffafet pods. You all would you like to loot or do you want to just go ahead and get the Daffafet pods?
Loot, 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 loot.
Loot.
Of course,
Loot.
we
Food rations ×2, so you guys can get one of each. Also, look, there are some more magazines ×2. So whoever wants those can have those.
Lips on those. I killed those fuckers. What kind of mags?
Jesus, I don't know about guns. Let's just
Rifle?
say, for the sake of arguments, we'll go with Frontiers of Pandora rules, so shotgun.
What?
Oh.
Don't have
What?
me specify. Don't have me specify. I don't know anything about guns.
Uh,
Is it the regular ones or the stun ones?
I think you
Regular.
get. I think you get regular from killing amps, and the stun one special ones from the containers.
The containers, yeah.
Storage locker.
That's what. Yeah. You will be able to get some, obviously, but there's no containers or anything like that around. So, but yeah, now you got shotgun mags and you're all good. That was all the loot there. Anything else you would like to do? Either of you?
Get the
Uh,
Daffafet maybe?
What was that?
Angel, go first. I did
Okay.
nothing.
she kind of just looks at the bodies of the like victims, and she's like, "Hmm, it really is just like training," and leaves.
That's so fucking
I mean,
dark.
that's what they wanted. She's like, I guess this is what Harding and Mercer wanted. Just only, Navi instead of people, humans.
You're like, wow, this is easier than training.
You're like, wow, I'm not getting beat for missing. Let's go.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm assuming you got the pods, and both of you both get two. So either one of you can give one to Soltlek. And meanwhile, going back to where Soltlek was, um, Techno, Cupid, Tommy, you all are just on guard, but you see a scorpion come and pass over you as you see an amp suit and some more soldiers being dropped down into this fueling station. And they don't notice you yet. You are pretty hidden, but they do notice Sotlek. And they're just talking over the radio, reporting what they found. And you all have to decide what you need to do next. So, Tommy, what would you like to do?
Okay, so how many soldiers is it? And then how many amp suits?
Soldiers, one amp suit.
And how about like how close are they to us?
Um, a little. How do I describe this? You are by Sotlek's tree. You're hiding behind that area, so you're not too far away from them. You're maybe 5 feet away, maybe a little more. You can see them just getting too close for comfort.
Okay, well Rail doesn't like guy people, so she attempt to shoot the amp suit, I guess, the glass,
Like a
and
weak spot.
yeah, through the, like at the weak spot. And I got a dirty 20.
Damn. Um, wait, what weapons do you have? Or weapon.
I have a longbow and a knife.
Okay. All right. So, looking at the imp suit, you focus very hard and you look at that weak spot. And you draw the arrow back and let go as the amp suit just explodes and stops working. And in a moment, the soldiers around that amp suit look over to all of you as your cover is blown. Anything else you'd like to do? Or do you want to end your turn?
Mm, as a bonus action, could I attempt to throw my knife at one of them?
Give me an athletics check.
I got a nat one, so that's not gonna do anything. Um,
You
Chaos die.
attempt to throw your knife at one of the soldiers, and you end up, you're so confident, and you are just looking at your companions next to you, and then, like, giving them, like, I could do this. This is my moment. And you throw the knife, and it lands, like, 1 foot in front of you. Nowhere near the soldiers. Um, can you also roll me chaos dice?
oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it. I got a 93.
93?
93.
Well, it doesn't really apply to you, but if you had any magazines on you, they're all gone. You, so it doesn't really apply to you. So hey, guess what? You got lucky.
It was
Nothing bad
which number?
happens.
93.
93. It
Lethal
says on this
longbow.
what I said. You lose 5 mags. So
5.
if you had any on you, uh, well, they're all gone. So first chaos dice of the day. Congrats. Um. All right. Stupid. Is there anything you want to do?
Okay, so the one amp was already taken out, correct?
Yes, and now the soldiers, they're about to fight you. You're not in
Okay.
combat yet, but you're very, you know, close to it. I'm letting you all like role play before combat if it's needed.
Okay. Um, can I roll? Ooh. Hmm. Would you say there's any grenades to be picked up in the area?
Um, you give a look over the area, and you do not see any near you.
Okay. Um, ooh. Can I roll? Can I use my jungle camouflage feat to just disappear from the scene for a little bit?
And what does that do again? I can't remember.
Jungle camouflage, advantage on stealth checks in natural settings. I just want to do a stealth check to like sneak a little further away from the group.
Okay. I guess roll me a stealth
Um,
check.
that'll be a plus. Damn. 3 plus 8, that's an 11 on the stealth check.
Uh,
Oh, and then plus
Um,
advantage, that's plus 2, so 13.
you um the soldiers don't seem to notice you backing up as you go and disappear. You are able to successfully hide and just you're just able to hide. You're able to hide in the shadows and just look at everything better. Anything else you want to do? Um,
Now that I'm hidden from the human view, I want to get in a
yes.
good position to potentially snipe them with my longbow.
Okay. I don't think you need to roll a stealth check for that. You're able to get in position fine. They don't see you. They don't notice you. They're stupid.
Amazing.
they're drunk.
And then, how many soldiers would you say there are?
There are three.
Okay, I can end my turn there then.
Okay. So, Techno, what are you thinking here? What's going on?
Are the soldiers approaching Solek currently, or are they just stunned that the AM suit spontaneously combusted?
They're focused on you now.
They're focused on me now.
They're
Okay,
focused on you now.
okay, that's good. I'm going to attempt to attack one of them, kill one soldier at the very least.
Okay. Uh, roll for it.
I did, and I got a nat 1.
Oh dear.
I pull
Oh,
my
there's no
bow.
hiding from that. Okay.
I pull my bow and I aim at one, and it slips my fingers, and it kind of like burns my forearm as the string retreats. But I keep the arrow in my arm so it doesn't go off. And I got a 38 for my chaos dice.
All right. Let's take a look. Please be something good. Um, what are your current weapons on you?
Currently, I only have one longbow.
That's it?
Yeah, I know what it is.
That's That's all you have?
That's all I have. I have 50
Well,
arrows. I don't know if that counts.
well, Techno, as you attempt to shoot, after you've done so and miserably failed, it seems like karma is hitting you all of a sudden and your string breaks the and your bow is now unusable.
Okay.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Uh,
Since you didn't have any other weapons, I was kind of forced to do that. This was
yeah,
what
yeah,
the chaos dice was.
yeah. Okay, so to
So,
answer Cupid,
yes.
the way I roll is if you have 2d10, you roll once and those are tens. So you roll once and you get 7, that's 70, and then you roll a second time and that's once. Okay? Do you understand? Am I explaining it correctly?
I left for a minute, so I didn't even know what was going on at all.
Oh yeah, he got a nat 1.
Yeah. I got a nat
Oh my
1.
god. Okay.
I'm so woke.
And I rolled a chaos dice and I noticed your question here, and I'm not sure. Do you mean like how are we rolling them? Like what's the rules or?
No, it was like an exasperated question of how are we rolling the chaos dice again? We just rolled that.
Oh, that because I got a nat 1. I don't know what to tell you. My dice are stupid. I think I have one more dice. Yep. Let me see this one. Okay, this one wants to behave.
Every time my dice misbehave, I put them in the dice jail.
I don't have a dice jail, but I'm thinking
Gotta
of throwing
sage
them
them
out the
and do a
window.
full exorcism.
Yeah, you gotta. Ah, wish I
Oh,
had like
hold
a
on.
mimic dice jail.
Hold on. There's a short that I want to
Anyway, yes.
you go on, but there's a short that I want to find.
Alright.
So, also, since you guys already taken your roleplay turns, you are now in combat. So everybody, please roll. Well, Techno, Tommy, the bit you have to roll, please.
Which one for what?
Why
Initiative
not me?
or initiation. Combat. Just who goes first?
Why not me?
You're not here.
Because you're not over there. You're not over there.
Mm.
Oh my god.
My dice love me today.
Forget what I said
Your
about
dice
these.
do love you. Wow.
Probably because I exercise them constantly. Sage, exorcisms. They work, I promise.
Let me. Okay. I'm just.
How do you ensure that your dice roll well?
Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm just writing everything down. You are up first. There are 3 soldiers currently, and obviously no one's fighting the amp suit because it's dead. What would you like to
Okay.
do?
From my little, like, quote unquote sniper position, would you say that I am considered in hiding?
Yes.
Okay. So that means if I hit on this next attack, I can use my silent kill perk, which deals extra damage when I attack from hiding.
Oh, okay.
So
Roll to see if you hit. Or is there
D20.
anything else you want to do?
Let me see. So that's going to be 1d20 plus my dexterity. It's going to be a 12 plus 2 is a 14. Does the 14 hit?
We're all like, your guys are in the beginning level, so they're not going to be too strong.
They're squishy.
Hits.
So
They're very
that's
squishy.
so that's gonna be 1d8 plus 4 for my longbow. That's 11 plus the advantage for my proficiency because of the extra damage. That's gonna be 13 damage.
Which soldier do you want to take down? 1, 2, or 3?
Which one's farthest?
Let's just say, for argument's sake, 2.
So 2.
Yes.
Cupid, you have to teach me how to play D&D.
Cool.
Okay. How would you like to kill this person?
Arrow straight through the head.
Oh my god.
Would you like me to narrate it, or would you like to do that honor?
I can narrate it.
Go for it.
Seeing Harper's bowstring snap during their attempt at a attack causes Satuli to curse under her breath, "Kimpesi, what are you doing?" before she knocks her own arrow, aims at the farthest soldier from her, and lets it fly, seeing it sink straight through their soft skin and head.
Round of applause, honestly. Cupid, inspiration. You get some.
Woo!
Here.
And now I have 2 inspiration points.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's ending my turn.
Okay. It is now Soldier 1's turn, and they're gonna... Let me get my dice. They're gonna look at Tommy, and they're gonna... That hits. Right, they're gonna try to shoot at you. Let me grab my dice. You managed to get shot, and you take 4 damage, Tommy. Okay?
I knew it was gonna hit me. I just had a feeling.
So that's 4 damage. And Soldier 1's gonna end their turn, and Soldier 3 is going to also come up. And we're going to look at Finn.
Finn?
Or not
I
Finn,
thought I
excuse me.
wasn't there.
Sorry, I'm looking at the screen and I'm going order from what I see. I'm rolling a D fucking 6. I don't know why. Anyway, they're gonna look at you, Techno. Techno, you have very bad luck today. No bowstring. Yeah, it's just you're having a shitty day. And and by some luck you do not get hit. Somehow Awa must be looking after you a little bit. And they're also going to be using their bonus action, and they're still looking at you, and they're going to try to knock you down. And they also don't manage to do anything because I don't know how. You guys are all very squishy. I don't know how they're not hitting you.
I put my hands in my pockets and I play
Well, they
Joga
hit me.
Moevo Mushindeiro. Sorry, I had
Ethno,
to.
you're up. What would you like to do?
Um,
Oh
what
my
would I
god.
like to do? Oh my god, my
You
internet.
can do unarmed strike. You you can, just punch somebody. You don't really have a weapon.
I mean,
Or you can like try to
just a string,
disengage.
just a string broke, right? I can still technically like use the
You can whack
wood.
somebody.
Yeah, I can still use the wooden part to whack someone.
Melee attack with a longbow.
Yeah, melee attack with a longbow. So I'm going to try that.
Go for it.
Forget what I said about this dice. This one doesn't
Um,
behave either. Okay, this one
that does
was
not
a lot
hit.
better. That does not hit. What could I do as a
So,
bonus action? I don't know what. Uh, that's gonna be my turn. I don't
let
know.
me look. Maybe you can like. I think you can shove people as a bonus action. I think. Cupid, can you
Do
back me up?
you
Can you shove people as a bonus action?
do you think because we are twice the size of
I
humans, I could kick
believe
them?
so.
You can try to, shove them back. Or
Would you say because we are double their
No,
size that I
it's an
could
attack
kick?
action technically, not a
Yeah.
bonus
oh, never
action.
mind. Never mind.
Never mind. Okay, that's my
Anything
turn.
else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay, that's your turn. All right. Tommy, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, Rayo is absolutely embarrassed from that failure of throwing that knife. So, and she also got wounded. So she's just gonna try number one. And she got a 12. So, I don't know if that hits. Probably doesn't.
That does. That does.
Oh, great. Absolutely great.
All right, roll for damage.
And then I got 7 for damage.
7. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
And then I want to attempt to throw my knife again at number one. Oh my god.
What?
Never mind.
What
I got
was it?
another.
You got another net 1?
Yes.
You know what that means, correct?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Chaos dice, please.
I got 91.
Look. Oh, okay. Actually copy and paste this. As you manage to not hit anything, you kind of panic and run around a little bit. But you bump into something. It looks very foreign to you. And unbeknownst to you, you feel great. You feel better almost. And you are instantly healed of that previous injury. And it seems that your health has gone up by 1 point. So, plus, since you're all healed, you also get an extra additional, you get some additional health just by 1 point. So, whatever you had, yeah.
Permanent or
All of us?
Permanent.
cool?
All of us.
So, when you're leveling up, just remember you also have you have that boost in health. You got that permanent boost in health. Okay?
All right,
Okay.
that sounds. I needed a little luck because damn.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, we go back to Cupid. Cupid, what would you like to do?
Okay, so what are the two remaining soldiers' health looking like right now?
Number one is having a lot of trouble here, almost close to death. The other one is untouched, very ready to kill you. So full health,
Okay.
and then other one not so good health.
Okay. Are soldier 1 and 3 kind of close together?
Uh, now that they've kind of moved around a little bit, yes, they are closer.
Okay. I would like to do an acrobatics check to jump down from my hiding spot on top of soldier 3.
Okay, go for it.
20 plus
You got a
acrobatics
nat
plus
20?
2. No, I said so that's my d20.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 9 plus 2 equals 11 for acrobatics check.
Let me look real quick.
Do you still have advantage?
Um, actually, I need to look. 1 minute. Um, you are able to come down from your hiding spot and knock prone the third soldier.
Okay.
He takes
And
a little damage.
as expected from a full grown Navi falling on him.
So he is knocked prone for 1 turn. Or actually, no, wait. Let me look at the prone. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he's knocked prone and can't do anything. And he has disadvantage on attack rolls for now. So, anything else you'd like to do?
And then hmm, that was just an action. Can I also roll to shoot soldier 1? Probably with my dexterity.
Sure.
Okay. Another d20. This is gonna miss. Ugh. 5 plus 2 is a 7.
That does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
You know, Cupid, have you had a turn to get chaos dice?
I have not.
You know what? Do me a favor. How about you roll it for me, please?
No. Okay. That's a 72.
92?
Yep.
Oh! Oh, okay.
That one seems
Oh god.
familiar.
I
You
don't like that voice.
Finn?
you managed to hide yourself again, and as you're hiding, you see this container of sorts, and in some sort of desperation, you pry it open, and inside, you are able to see this old looking wearable new armor. It is
Careful.
looks usable. What's your current armor class?
Light armor, so it's at a 13 right now.
You are able to find this armor, and it gives you 14 armor class. So, congrats, you got some new armor.
Yay!
So your
I
AC is now at 14.
Awesome.
You can decide what it looks like. I haven't really figured out what that looks like, so feel free to make it however you would like that. Or is there anything else you'd like to do? Or
No, I suppose that ends my turn.
okay. Well, Soldier 1 is going to try to attack. Soldier 3 can't do anything because, prone. And they're going to look at you, Cupid. They see you hiding, but they found you now. And they're going to roll. And that is a hit. And they're going to try to shoot at you. That's 6 damage. So that's fun for you. And
considering I only have 9 hit points right now.
Let me look. And Soldier 3 is going to use its turn to get up, and they can't do anything. So that goes back to Techno. What would you like to do?
So player 1 is on the ground. Soldier 1 is on the ground.
Soldier 3 used its turn to get up, but they couldn't do anything for their turn.
Oh, 3. I'm going to
Yes.
try to whack back at him to push him back on the ground or kill him if I can.
Okay. Roll, please.
This has got a hit. 15 plus 5, that's a dirty 20.
That hits.
And what
hits.
do I use D8 for longbow or D6 or D4? Which one do I use?
Well, you're hitting, correct?
Yep.
That would be
Did we say D6 plus strength?
That'd be a D6 plus. What did you say, Cupid?
I think it was D6.
D6 for melee attacks is D6 plus your strength modifier.
So that'll be 4 plus 2 for a total of 6.
And this
6
is
damage.
to 3 or 1.
Whichever one just got up. I believe it was 3.
Soldier 3 is looking terrible. One moment, I need to mute myself. Okay, I'm back. So, the soldier you had hit looks terrible. You're sluggish. You're still somehow alive. But they are very much at a disadvantage for trying to kill things. They're barely even holding their gun. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I...
Also, that's cool armor, Cupid.
Did I knock
Yes,
Soldier...
what would you like to do?
Did I knock Soldier 3 prone? Because if I did, I would like to step on his neck and choke him.
Do an athletics check
That
to
feeling when you
see if
need
that just. Let's just say yes, he is prone. We'll just say yes, he is prone.
that feeling when you need to
What'd you roll?
athletics check to take a step. And I know I'm going to start crying. I rolled a nat one.
Seriously?
Somehow, some way, as you go to choke this person and step on their neck, you miss. You miss. You take a step and you miss. This weak person on the ground, they are just kind of looking at you. They're like, "Did you really have to miss? I'm in pain." Um, you rolled a 5, correct?
Yep. At least that's what I
Well,
think it is.
it's looking good.
Oh my god.
Um,
Yeah, don't hold
here you
back.
go. You
Oh!
you are able to find a death pod on the ground and like, well, you know, there you go. Now you get a special something even though you've
Even though I don't
failed to
deserve it.
kill this person.
Even though I don't deserve it. Say it.
Well, Awa
That's
is
really
very
all of us.
balanced. You well, you get that anyway. It's a special little treat for you.
Ewa must really pity me.
Anyway, anything else?
Um,
Or is that your turn?
yeah, that's my turn.
All right. You're up. How would you like to do this?
Well, Rail wants to take a minute to thank Awa for healing her and ask her for strength to help her take down number one. And I got an 18.
Wait, are you like just doing divine intervention?
Just being thankful to the Great Mother for healing me.
I mean, you could roll a religion check if you did want to ask for divine intervention.
Do you want to try divine intervention?
Why do I
I
feel
mean,
like
we can try and see what happens. Right.
You rolled an 18, right? So what?
Nat
Well,
20.
well, Tommy.
A,
First of
a
all, inspiration.
religion check
I'm
would
gonna
be a
give you an
d20
inspiration.
plus your religious
Well, that's a nat 20.
advantage. So,
Nat 20.
ooh.
So, Tommy. First of all, inspiration for you. That's fun. In uh, in some sort of divine intervention, you are praying on the battlefield as you see these two soldiers. As you see, like the first soldier, kind of look at you funny, but before they could say anything or do anything, you see like the skies start to form rain, and all of a sudden there's a crash, and lightning strikes soldier number one and instantly kills him. So, soldier number three is traumatized
Okay, we need
and
a
is
new
on the
Joe.
brink of
Let's
death.
take him with us.
no,
Are
no,
you?
no, 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 no.
Ah, shit, we don't have an econ yet, so. Quick.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, tell me anything else you want to try. You just did divine intervention, so that wasn't really more of a turn. It was just like, yeah, anything. Anyway, anything else you'd like to do?
Well, since 3 is number prone, can I just attempt to like just slit his throat and end it off?
Yeah, roll for it.
I got a 14,
That hits.
and then ooh, I got 11 for damage.
How would you like to end this?
No, wait, that's not even right. Hold on. I lied. I didn't get no 11. That's not right. Can I use the knife?
Any damage any damage you would do would have instantly killed him. So you've killed him. What would you like to
Okay,
do?
well. Um, I just look at him. She goes over to him. She looks at him. She kicks him in the face first, and then she slits his throat.
That's battle. Um, would you like to loot?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Your group comes over and you find a just one first aid kit. You find just two food rations, and that's pretty much it from them. Also, first aid kits are worth the same as a Daffafet pod. We're not doing the whole there you get two things out of that. It's just worth one thing. So, have fun with that. So, yeah. People, you can decide who gets the first aid kit, who gets the food rations, which is, there's two of them. So, you can
Um,
divide that however you would like.
I'll give my depth of pot to Solek.
Okay.
The one thing that I didn't
Eh,
deserve.
okay. Anything else? Does anybody want the food rations? Does anybody want the first aid kit?
I'll take the first aid kit.
Okay.
I suppose I can take the rations.
Okay. The battle is done. Sotlek is very thankful for the death of Pet Pod, and the other group, all of you guys come together once more. And Angel and Finn, you see the aftermath of a battle that went on during your other encounter with those three soldiers. And you're all kind of like, wait, where did you get the Daffafet pod? We got it. You're kind of like just looking on, but also Sotlek is healing himself at the moment and uh is very thankful that you all helped out and defeated these soldiers. He gathers you all over and holds up the pod as he shows you how it works. Um, this is how we heal, he says. And thankfully, his pain seems to be going away slowly as he bites into the pod. And he looks to all of you. The looks to the Saturn II mainly, and he observes that he says, I see most of you have no song chord. We must change that. And he grabs onto the tree that he was sitting under and helps himself up. He continues to speak. All of you must discover your own way. And until then, join the resistance, but hear me. Those humans have the same enemy, but we are not the same. He kind of looks at Harper and then back to you all. And as he says this, you see scorpions fly past your heads, and Sotlek quickly assesses the situation, and he seems to be panicked almost. No, no, no. They are too close. Go, all of you. I'll meet you back at base camp by the waterfall. And that completes your quest.
Yippee!
Pandora.
Quick
And now,
question.
yes.
Do I get a sense that Solek was ordering me to take them to base HQ, or that he wanted me with him to dispatch with the Scorpions?
He seems to want you with the Sarentu and the other Navi, since it'd probably be easier for you to guide them to the resistance.
Okay.
Also, you have unlocked the quest Welcome to the Resistance. And now you all get to decide what you would like to do next. Finn, is there anything you want to do? I'm going back in order. So, Finn, what do you think?
Well, give me a sec. Go with the next one. I got something. Give me a sec.
Okay. Next person, Finn, is that what you meant?
I think so.
Angel, what are we feeling here? How are you feeling?
Well, after returning to the carnage, Mirnan is kind of like realizing that, this is probably going to be inevitable, like moving forwards if she joins in with Solek and the Resistance and the last of the Sarantu, that she's going to have to probably put to use all of the training that they received in TAP, and she's kind of just like resigned to, like this is just gonna be how it is. So she, makes sure all of her stuff is in order, and then is ready to start going where Solek said they should go.
Tommy, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about all of this, Tommy? What do you want to do?
I kind of just like look around at everybody and I'm like, can you guys believe this? Like, look at what just happened. We were asleep and now we had to fight and kill all these people. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, I just kind of right now I would just want to get to safety. So I just want to get to headquarters.
Okay. Uh, Cupid, how are you feeling?
Well, going under the assumption that Satuli has already been in at least somewhat contact with the resistance, she's probably in agreement that they should get there as quickly as possible.
Okay. And then, Techno, how are you feeling?
Harper's going to hold his bow up, and he's going to like assess the damage, see if he can like repair it, or if it's more worth to craft another one. And he's going to look at the group and he'll say, well, I should take you to the headquarters. Let's move. It's just up the waterfall, and I'll guide the way.
Back to Finn.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
I just do what I just did in real life, breathe in some insect and cough. I have
Man,
no
that's so
idea what
fucking
kind of insect
annoying.
it was, but I ate it.
Man, that's annoying.
All of you, I'm assuming all of you are following Harper. Also, going back to the lake area, all of you are able to receive Daffofet pods, and now you all are able to heal yourself if you've had any injuries, and you can obviously get more pods. So everybody's at full health. Everybody has 2 pods with them. And yeah, just make sure you write that somewhere that you are able to, like in your inventory, just say, oh, okay, I have 2 pods. Or if you already have, remember, you can only carry 2 health things. That's just the rules of Frontiers of Pandora. You're able, obviously, you'll be able to carry more in the future, just not now. You won't be able to level up until you are able to, you know the scene. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
When you're able to go and connect with your ancestors and
Yep.
do all of that. So we'll level up there, but for now, that's all you have for now. And you are able to find the waterfall. Harper is leading you up, helping as he can. And look real quick. You manage to get there in one piece, no injuries, no nothing like that. Nestled away near the waterfall, hidden amongst the trees and flora, lies the Resistance headquarters. Both technology and nature not disturbing each other like the cold RDA structures you have seen. The land around you seems alive and thriving. And as you all walk over along the paths, you can see members of the Resistance all working around you, chatting, enjoying the outdoors in this sunny afternoon. Um, you can see Sotlek by the airlock. You can see a lot of people kind of stare at you as we walk past because they've never seen you before, except for obviously you, Harper. And well, are you guys going in? Or do you want to explore the outside? What are we feeling here? And
uh, I'll just go with it. Like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to role play here.
okay, Angel.
Mirnan is examining like the outside. They have like those like covered areas that have like tech and like plants that they're growing and stuff like that. And she is like kind of like appreciating what the resistance has going on for them. Like she's enjoying like how much more like in the nature it is than tap. Like she's used to everything being like sterile, like completely utilitarian, like all like RDA, very hard surfaces, nothing green here. But like seeing how the resistance has kind of like integrated Pandora into their like hideout has kind of already like started warming her to them. Like she likes that they seem to have more appreciation for Pandora than the RDA does.
Any comments or anything you want to do?
She like stands in front of the door with Solek, and is Solek with them?
Solik's at the door, like he's waiting for you guys.
All right, she stands next to him and she kind of like looks back at everybody else and she's like, "Well, are we doing this?"
Tommy, what do you think? What are you thinking? What are you wanting to do?
So Rayo is a little apprehensive of it all because It's a bunch of new people. It's a new surrounding. So I would like to roll an investigation check to see what's around us before I go in there personally.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
Yeah. I got a dirty 20.
Tommy, as you explore the area and take in every like smell, scent, everything around you, you are able to find uh first of all you find some scrap metal that you find two scrap metal. You find a food ration. And then as you explore a little more around the area, you are able to find some like meat skewers. Not anything like the RDA food you're used to. So, yeah. Also, I was wondering, do you guys want any food buffs in the game, or do you want to keep that out?
I think
How are
food
we
buffs could
feeling
be
about that?
interesting.
Okay. I. Okay. I'm gonna look at the meat skewers to see if there's any food buffs there.
I think that one gives you plus damage for a set amount of time. That was Fury, right?
Let me look. This is the lean meat skewer, so that gives you fury and you deal more damage. So I'll work out the uh buffs later. Just remind me. So Tommy, just remind me that you have that dish. And if you want that food buff, just let me know. Just like remind me in the future, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. So, back to what we were doing. Ah, yes, Cupid. How are you feeling about this? Is there anything you want to do?
I think she would make a beeline toward where any like important people are gathering.
Okay. So, do you mean like by the airlock or just around the base,
Essentially, I
like the
think she
people who are
would try and
working?
figure out where like the leaders of the resistance are right now.
That would be by the airlock then.
Yeah.
And you can see Sotlek waiting out there, and some of the other members are also waiting. Techno, what are you doing? How are you feeling?
Well, I walk up to the airlock and I say, "Damn, Solek, you have fast ecran," and that's it. Like I wait to get in.
Sotlek kind of gives you like a pat on the shoulder, and then you all gather back around, and you see like Sotlek just looking at this woman on the inside. Some of you do not know who she is. Only you know that this is Priya, and she is trying to communicate with Sotlek.
This
And
soundproof
he's kind of
Priya.
giving just like an annoyed face, like, just soundproof Priya. And she's like, oh. She comes back inside the base, and you are all able to step through the airlock and you just take in this very beautiful area full of both plants, people from the resistance, and just a mix of like Navi culture sprinkled around everywhere. And Priya, being very chipper, she greets all of you. Like, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, trying to like recall how to say I see you, and she butchers it a little bit.
Completely.
She
She botches it completely. Please.
she butchers it, but she's trying to be nice. It's kind of like, okay, uh, kind of steps away, and
It
so
wasn't
like,
at all. They like you.
um, kind of leads you inside and steps aside for a moment to let you all explore the area. You can see from first glance, you can see that Ceylon is with Alma. You see some unfamiliar faces working around, some near the lab area, some are polishing their weapons, others are talking and just hanging out with one another. Just a normal day for them. And let me see where I am. You are all able to freely walk around the resistance. You can do it, look at the shops, talk to NPCs, do whatever you would wish. So, back again to Finn. What would you like to do with your time?
Yeah, I guess I'll go for Alma and just look at her like pissed off as fuck in with this. You left us in there for 16 fucking years! Look.
Her ears kind of go back and she kind of gives you a sad look. I know it's been long, but you have to understand. I had. She's trying to figure out an excuse to make for leaving you all in there. And Talon's like, look, we're all here now. Let's just
Stay
get
out of
used to
this.
the setting. Talon backs up as you say that. He's kind of putting his hands up and slinks back.
Out of character, like, context, Avanya is like way older than him, and I guess Taylor would have like a bit more respect for him. Would would that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can. You've been this figure to a lot of this art into being this older figure. So yes, I would understand that they have more respect for you, and Alma is just trying to figure out what to say in the moment, and she kind of looks at Harper for a little help.
Harper just shakes his
She
heads. He's like, "You're on your own."
I didn't mean to do this. I was scared to go back. You have to understand. But you're here now. Can be a family again. And I promise to take care of you. Sorry, I don't like saying any of this stuff. It's just like
Oh,
painful.
it's fun.
It's fun. Just look
God.
at you. You're all grown up.
Aren't we the same age that we were when she saw us last? Even though
Yep.
16 years passed, we
She's
literally look
trying
the
to say
same.
something to salvage
Yes.
things. She's trying to
God.
salvage something. She's like, "Wow, look at you, all same. I mean, grown up. I mean,
To be fair, she did say she thought we were dead because the facility like was like destroyed when they left. So she did think that we were dead in our tube. She just never checked.
right, right."
Like
She's
it,
just
Which is
kind of
wild to me.
She's the co-founder of TAP. She thought the whole place was destroyed, and yet she never thought to check on what is essentially her life's work.
It's look, there's plot holes everywhere.
There's plot holes everywhere, and I'm going to
Well, she
fix
probably
them
just
by
kind
killing
of
her.
was hoping we were dead so she could absolve herself of the guilt. Because if we were dead, that means she could move on and no one in the resistance would have to know what she did. So she would probably just didn't want to look. A, because like it'd be gross to like see if our bodies were
Oh,
still in there, and B, because she kind of hoped she could leave that part of her life behind and pretend that we were gone so she would never have to like own up to her shit.
oh
So the
God,
question
that gave
is,
me the best idea how I can go on.
Oh
the
god.
question is, why did she go back if she thought
Because
we
they
were
got a
dead?
signal. They got a signal when Mercer was coming back to reclaim the base. They intercepted. I think it was a message from them saying that our cryopods were still active or something like that. It's been a minute since I played the first part of the game.
It's been a minute for me too. My brain's mush. Anyway.
So
Um and I'm assuming you have ideas and I'm scared. I'm
it should be.
gonna move
Or
on.
actually, Alma should be.
Almost terrified. She
Can I
you
break the
don't really
order? Can
she
I
seems like trying to calm down the situation.
can I
Yes,
break the
Techno?
can I break the order just for a second to like get the I want away from Alma and to Haji to like change clothes or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Um
I break free from his grip to step right in front of Alma and whisper, "You didn't tell him what you did, what you've done. I will. Trust me. I will." And just step away in this completely, what's the word? Missing words here. Uh, yeah, that. Without another word, I step away, leaving her whatever state she is.
she's nervous. She's trying to cover up her feelings as she just tries to move on and do something else to
Oh, wait,
occupy her time.
I got something even better. I
Oh
turn
dear.
around on the spot and hit her in the face with my tail.
Like a thwack? Or like, what
Yep,
do we.
yep. Good.
She doesn't say anything to, like, get back at you because she really just wants to keep the peace in the resistance base and she tries to move on. Some people are kind of looking at her like, what was that? But she doesn't say anything, so she just moves on. And then, Angel, what are you doing?
Well, when we come in, like initially, I like wave at Priya because like she's awkward, I'm awkward. You know, real recognizes real. So I'm like, hey, girl. Um,
Hey!
Hey sis.
I guess I'm kind of stop. So I guess I'm kind of just like poking around. Um, I know Alma's having her discussion over there, but I am avoiding that. So I'm just kind of like checking out. I guess Raj going over there and kind of like looking at the clothes because I'm like, she's holding it. She's looking at her shirt and she's holding it to him, and she's looking at the clothes that he has, and she's like, well, it's closer. She doesn't really want to be wearing anything from Tap anymore, so she's kind of interested in getting out of these clothes as soon as possible.
He looks at you and he's like, yeah, you need a new look. And he looks through some of the clothes he has made. What's your current armor class, Angel?
Probably just the basic one. Let me see what it is. I have written down.
It's 11. It's 11, right?
Let's see. It's 12.
It's 12.
Yeah.
He comes over to you and he holds out some new clothes. This should be good. Go on and try it. The clothes itself it doesn't give you any special features. It just boosts your armor class by 1, so it's now at a 13.
Sweet. Okay. She takes the clothes. She's like, "Oh wow, thanks. Can I give you anything for this?"
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "It's a gift. Just keep it. Next time you want to buy something, though, we trade here. We trade scrap. Very valuable. Okay?
Oh.
Come back
she
anytime."
she just takes them and like nods, and then goes find somewhere to like change out of these stupid clothes.
You get a freebie. Special
Anything else?
circumstances considering. Man, I love his
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah. We take what we can get around
He's
here.
a cool character.
Yeah. Did he die or was the other one that died? The doctor? Which one died?
Hajir died.
Oh, Hajir.
The one who
Ajir
made the
died.
ferals.
Ajir was a cool character, honestly.
I'm sad he died before he could like have his proper redemption arc, but
Right.
Yeah, he dies when the base gets blown up.
yeah, thanks Talon.
Talon's like, huh? No fourth wall breaks. I'm just joking. Anyway, is that it, or do you want me to move on to the next person?
I think that's all for her right now.
Tommy, what are you doing? What are we thinking here, Tommy?
Oh.
She's
You'll
typing.
have to type. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You can investigate. Anything specific, or do you just want to roll an investigation check? Or people do not seem to notice you talking about them. You are able to look around and check out all the tech. Is there anything? Okay. Oh, 22. Okay. You are able to explore around a little bit. And just like Angel, you also go over to Raj, and he does also give you some new clothes. Same armor class, which is 13. And along with that, you continue to explore. You are able to find this woman who has a shop there. And she kind of looks at you and comes over. She's like, "Hey, seems like you're unarmed." And she pulls out a very standard looking longbow and hands it to you. If you didn't already have a longbow already, you can have this one. You already have a longbow? If you do, then okay. You can give this to somebody then. So you can hold on to that and you could probably give it to like Techno or whatever since his bow broke. Is there anything else you want to do? Anyone sketchy? Okay. Roll me.
Insight?
Let's just do perception. Yeah, insight. That would be good. Roll me insight. You don't see anything. I'm looking at my messages real quick. Finn, I saw your message. Did we meet anybody like that?
Not yet.
I can't remember if this was this part of the game. I can't remember.
No, just funny idea.
Hmm.
Could make for fun interaction.
Hmm. I'll think about it. But you aren't able to see anybody sketchy around. It's very normal, just normal people. There, some are playing with like a guitar, some are talking to each other. Someone There is two people who are trying to learn a little bit of Navi, although they're kind of butchering it a little. And other than that, you can't really see any sketchy people or behavior. Any Anything else you want to do with your turn? Okay. And now we go to Cupid. Cupid, what you doing?
After witnessing, oh god, how do I say Fionn's character's name? After witnessing Ilonga's, I don't know, confrontation with Alma, Satuli decides to come up to her next, her teeth bared and her tail lashing. And Unil Rantok? Well, there had been rumors, but I didn't think they were true. Tell me, Alma, are you why the Sarentu were lost to us? And I'd also like to roll an intimidation.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll, please. If you get a nat one, I'm gonna laugh.
No, it's a dirty 20, 18 plus 2.
As you speak to her, she seems to flinch back a little, like she is hiding something. But she kind of composes herself in the moment. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have helped Saturn 2 for many years. I've taught them everything they should know about, well, the RDA, and do I regret it? Yes, I do. I should have been a better teacher. But to accuse me of something like that, it's just a little rude, don't you think? Little out there. I She kind of holds up her hands a little. You can see her shift and like get very uncomfortable with this confrontation. I should go. If you need anything, I'm sure Priya or Sotla can help you, but I should be setting up uh, some beds for the Sarentu, you know. Um, and oh my god. Anyway, she gives you one more look before quickly trying to go and do something else. Now she's kind of avoiding you and Finn after that. Once again, the resistance kind of looks at you, but they don't think of much. They weren't really listening in on anything. Uh,
Atuli calls her a Fnaute, a coward, as she walks away.
she, um, kind of looks at you once again, but ultimately decides it's not worth her time to argue with you and continues to try to help around the resistance. She kind of looks at like a tablet of anything to try to avoid looking at you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. And then Techno, what are you doing?
So after the whole confrontation I went ahead with Alma, I'm going to like grab him by the scruff of his neck and like pull him in like if you're scolding a child, and I'll say, that was fucking disrespectful, let's go, and I'll push him towards Raj, like, you know, greet him and everything, and I'll ask if he has any clothes for Finn's character.
I look back at him and be like, yeah, I meant it to be. Good.
Raj
Fits.
makes sure gives you new armor as well. And you also get that 13 armor class, Finn. If you guys didn't already have armor, all of you have that 13 AC armor. So make sure you write that somewhere, excuse me, in your inventory. Also, you are able to get each of you are able to get a knife. If you already have one, then it doesn't matter. But everybody is able to get a knife and a long bow. So make sure you guys write that down in your inventory. If you already have something, you don't need to write it down, but all of you are able to get into new clothes and get new weapons.
Longbow was 1d10 or something?
D8
I
plus
believe,
dexterity.
or D8.
Also, Finn, do you think that I would have heard when you said he doesn't know what you did? And would I understand that you meant Talon?
Roll for it.
Um,
Just roll for it. Like, I don't care what. Great Mother, your thing. But I kind of want to leave it to luck.
Okay,
will this
go
do?
for it.
Okay,
Oh,
fucking it. Yeah, I guess that's. Yeah, fine.
all right.
I'll keep quiet about it. Like, I'll make a mental note of it and I'll keep quiet about it.
Okay. So, what are you guys do? Is there anything else you'd like to do, Techno?
Nope, I just get my free longbow and free dagger, and that's it. Ah, shit.
All right. After you've all gone around, explored, talked to anybody, got in your armor, your weapon, oh my god. You a stranger comes up to you. It and he introduces himself. Yeah. Well, I need your help for a moment. He kind of looks up you, and from what you've heard from Talon earlier, this is Alex. You see, I've been dabbling with some new technology, and well, I need a little help testing it. And he holds out this device you've never seen before. And it's the Sid. And he holds it up to anybody who wants it. Could you help me repair something real quick? I just need to test it out just to prove that, I was right. And I need to be at my computer for this, so little help would be amazing. And if it works, I'll give it to you for free. How's that sound? Everybody hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
I glitched out for a second, I think.
Nope, you didn't.
Because my Wi-Fi went on and off for a second. Anyway, excuse me. Who wants to test out the Sid? Who's got a good enough chance with with an Arcana check?
Let me see what mine is.
Mine is
+2.
My
plus
character
two.
Yeah,
has
mine's
proficiency, so she can't touch it.
mine's
She
plus
does
two
not
as
learn how to
well.
use it.
My base intelligence stat is 15, so it's a
Oh
plus
my
2.
god, these squirrels are fucking in my attic. God damn it. Like, you guys can't hear it
Came out of
through.
nowhere.
You guys can hear it through the mic, but they're just fucking in my attic. I can just hear them running
God. I feel like
around.
that's what Mercer says when we're like crawling through his vents and shit, like breaking things.
So, as a human, do I get to add my proficiency to Arcana? Because if so, then I get +4.
So, Tommy and
We're all gonna get one eventually, right? This is just the first one.
Yeah, I believe so.
yeah. So Tommy and Techno wants to do it. Wants to do the role.
Um,
Well, Tommy rolled a 19, so.
yeah, Tammy can go.
Okay. So, Tommy, you take the Sid. You go up, and instantly it works. And you are able to repair whatever needed to be repaired. And Alex is kind of cheering. Oh, I knew it would work. And he kind of does a little victory inside his head. He's like, I proved them wrong. Just take the Sid. It's yours now. It's gonna be useful, trust me. And yes, like that. Good job. Um so whoever wants the Sid can have it. There will only be one in the one now. Maybe I'll decide to bring more in, but for now there is only one Sid. So whoever wants to use it or have it, just say now or forever hold your peace.
Well, I mean, I think Tommy has it now, but if you ever get another one.
Okay. So let me look what's next. Actually, let me look at the time real quick. Okay.